How does bullying affect a child's developing brain? Imagine a child's brain as a garden that is growing and changing every day. When bullying happens, it can be like a storm that disrupts this growth. Bullying causes a lot of stress for children, and stress affects the brain in many ways. When children face repeated bullying, their bodies releases stress hormones like cortisol. Too much cortisol over time can damage parts of the brain that help with memory and controlling emotions. These parts include the hippocampus, which is involved in learning and memory, the amygdala, which processes emotions, and the prefrontal cortex, which helps with decision-making and impulse control. Damage to these areas can make it harder for children to manage their feelings, understand social cues, and build healthy relationships. Research shows that bullying can also lead to smaller sizes in certain brain areas like the caudate and putamen. These parts are important for motivation, feeling rewarded, and emotional responses. When these areas are affected, children might feel less motivated or more anxious. They may also be more likely to develop mental health issues like depression or anxiety later on. Bullying can also impact how children think and learn. It can lower their memory skills, processing speed, and ability to plan and organize. Kids who are bullied often perform worse in school and might act out more or withdraw from others. Boys especially might show more internalizing behaviors like sadness or externalizing behaviors like aggression. From an emotional point of view, bullying makes it harder for children to bounce back from negative experiences. It disrupts the brain circuits that help children manage stress and emotions. This can make children feel less resilient and more vulnerable to mental health problems. To help children, schools and support systems focus on early detection of bullying and emotional signs. Teachers and caregivers can teach children how to recognize their feelings and develop coping skills. Creating safe spaces and encouraging social connections are also important. Resilience-building tools like mindfulness, emotional regulation exercises, and therapy can support children in recovering from bullying. In the end, bullying affects a child's developing brain by causing hormonal changes and structural damage that interfere with emotional regulation, mental health, and learning. Addressing bullying early with emotional support and resilience strategies helps protect children's growth and well-being.